Rosley. Thanks for tuning in again today to Smart Money. I'm a certified financial planner. I'm here to educate you. Hot off the presses, the Secure Act of 2019 was just passed here in December of 2019. 5 key points I want to talk to you about today. There are other points relating to 401ks that may or may not impact you as well. But today I'm going to focus on 5. The first point is the Stretch IRA is dead, effective immediately. The Stretch IRA was something that allowed for people that inherited a 401k, or think of it as an IRA, if they inherited an IRA and they were not the spouse, so think of the children, they used to be given the ability to stretch, that's the word Stretch IRA, to stretch that out over their life expectancy. With the new law, the Secure Act of 2019, that's no longer the case. Non-spouse beneficiaries have to take all the money out. They have to empty those inherited IRAs 10 years after the death in which they inherited that money from. One piece of good news with that, however, is that you do have some flexibility in how you take that money out. You don't have to take it out up front. You don't have to take it out every year. For example, if you were 60 years old and you inherited an IRA from your mother or father, and maybe you're still working, so you don't need the money right now, but you're going to want it 5 years from now when you actually retire. You may want to wait those 5 years and then start taking distributions in year 6, say, and as long as you empty out that account by year 10, you're fine. You also may want to take it out or wait even longer to take that money out so that you don't have to take Social Security, allowing your Social Security benefit to increase over time if you are past the age of full retirement age. Number 2 of the Secure Act of 2019, the RMD, required minimum distributions. Now, I've also done videos on these. You may want to check those out. The required minimum distribution age is changing from the age of 70 1/2 to the age of 72, beginning in the year 2020. So it does not impact those people that turned 70 1/2 in 2019. You still have to follow that law, which said if you turn 70 1/2 in the year 2019, you have to take out your first required minimum distribution by April 1st of the following year, or in this case 2020. For those of you that turned 70 1/2 in the year 2020, that no longer is a fact for you. It no longer matters. The new age is age 72. So, when you turn 72, or your parent turns 72, by the following April, they have to have taken out the required minimum distribution. Now keep in mind, if you wait till the following year after you turn age 72, you'll also be able and required to take out the distribution for your age 73. So if you wait until the following year to take your first distribution, you'll actually be taking 2 distributions, one for the prior year and one for that year. The third thing I'd like to point out about the Secure Act of 2019 is qualified charitable distributions, also known as QCDs. They are given a special allowance. It used to be that you could give a charitable deduction from your RMD, your required minimum distribution, as long as it was given directly to the qualified charity. You didn't have to pay any tax on that distribution, that charitable contribution. Well, now that they've changed the age to 72, that's still intact starting age 72, beginning in the year 2020. However, they're giving you the ability to make IRA distributions that are not RMD from the time you're 70 1/2 up until 72 and not pay tax on those either. So you've not lost that ability after age 70 1/2 to give some money up to $100,000 a year and fall under this qualified charitable deduction exemption on the taxes. Number 4, IRA contributions. In the past, you've not been able to make a traditional IRA contribution after you reach the age 70 1/2. Well, now that's changed. if you have earned income, you can make a traditional IRA contribution after the age of 70.5. So that's good news. Lastly, number 5, there's a new exemption for taking money out of a traditional IRA without incurring the 10% penalty. You can do that now within 1 year of a newborn child brought into your family or an adopted child. That'd be a minor under age 18. So the way that works is you can give up to 10% of the balance of your IRA, up to $5,000, beginning the date of birth or the date of adoption for 1 year going forward. So you have a 1 year window to take 10% of your IRA up to $5,000. So those are the 5 points I covered here today. There are other points that relate towards employers offering 401ks and things like that that you may also find interesting. Please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Give me a like if you liked the video. And if you have questions about this, I went through these very quickly. Be sure to ask me about them. I'll do my best to reply in a timely fashion. I'll probably be doing more educational videos specifically on some of these topics, as I've already touched on them in the past, things like the required minimum distribution, qualified charitable deductions. Thanks a lot for listening. Have a great day.